Anaya Brunson turned 20 in June, a joy to be around.
She can make you smile right away.
Brunson wanted to be an orthodontist or a vet, later learning she was good at making others look good, so she enrolled in beauty school.
She actually taught me how to put on eyelashes and do my eyebrows.
This is Brunson leaving home the morning of September 24th, texting her mom a smiley.
I wasn't even there 30 minutes and they called and told me her car was found. And I knew then, at that point, like something happened to her.
The day of the murder, police say Brunson met up with a married man she'd been seeing, Sultan Sharif. Strangely, he'd reached out to Brunson's mom a week earlier.
He goes on to say, I want to be done messing with your daughter, but she's reaching out to my wife.
September 24th, a friend of Sharif's called 911 after he says he saw Sharif on top of the victim in Sharif's car and that the female stated, "He cut my throat." She was screaming and pleading for help. Police didn't locate the two then, but hours later were called to an alley near Keefe and Palmer where Brunson had been tied, shot, and then set on fire.
She was everything to me. She was everything, and this is the most hurtful feeling.
Police interviewed a number of people, including Sharif's wife, who claimed he'd been with her the night of the murder, which the complaint says was debunked through video evidence.
And they think that they're going to be out here and live their normal life after they, helped with this.
Sharif's brother-in-law, Johnny Allen Hopgood, is charged as an accomplice.
It's still hard to believe that she's not, here with us.
Bond for Sultan Sharif is $500,000, and for Johnny Allen Hopgood, it's $50,000. Both are due back in court next week. Reporting live in the studio, Michelle Fiore, CBS 58 News.
Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Koholayim La, Albanawa, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekak Radash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the Akim out there on the highways and the byways. Salutations to the hopeful elect. Salutations to you speckled birds, you Israelite foreigners. And shalom to the Akwaf, sitting and listening in silence as the scriptures say to do so. Now, as you see and as you saw, okay, a 53-year-old Jake was obviously, he was married to another woman, but he's been, interacting with another woman, who basically is his wife in the eyes of Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, a 20-year-old. And from what he told her mother, so obviously her mother knew about this whole situation and she was okay with it, okay? Because she switched her face up and made it seem like it was a problem that he wanted to stop, talking to her daughter because she, I don't know if she called her his wife or text or went by, whatever the case may be, man. But that also shows you that these women, man, they especially in this society, man, in this queendom, man, it's all about them. They want to be number one, man. Okay? When the Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai didn't make it that way. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai made it that you could produce as much as you can and as quick as you can. Okay, Salakia, man. So it's lawful and balanced and righteous for a man to have more than one woman, man. Okay, but let's let the Bible speak, man. All right, this is the book of Job, chapter 4, verse 7, and it reads this: "Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent." So, as you know, from what they said, they found her. She was shot, and he attempted to cremate her body, man. Put her on fire, man. Okay, so I don't know. We don't know the situation, man. We only know what we're being told, man. Okay, but when the Lord judges, man, it's people that's not innocent, man. Okay, so you may be hearing of her mom and her family members saying good things about her and this and that, but we don't know what type of Israelite woman this was, man. And on top of that, we don't know what she did in her prior life, man. "Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off? Even as I have seen, they that plow iniquity," and that's sin upon sin, and that's something that our people constantly endure in, man. That's something our people constantly commit, man. Okay, it's adding sin upon sin, piling it up, man. Not even thinking about repenting, not even thinking about the consequences, the latter end, man. Okay, and that's something that the Lord is judging our people on, man. Okay, not just for this one transgression. No, numerous, man. Okay, and not just for this life, for the past lives too, man. Okay, so nobody perishes being innocent, man. Every judgment, whether it's a wound or to the death, is righteous and balanced in the eyes of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, and we just hope and pray that we don't be partakers of that left hand side judgment. We hope and pray that we be partakers of that right hand side judgment to get the salvation, the first draft round pick, man. Even as I have seen, they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same, man. Okay, and as we see and as we know, a lot of our people truly feel like they don't do nothing wrong. You know, they confess with their mouth, oh, I believe in Jeebus cross. You know, I go to church, I pay my tithes, you know. But really, you're worshiping idols, man. And furthermore, to be honest with you, you're worshiping Esau Edom, man. Because Esau Edom has set up every single religion that's on the planet right now, man. Okay, whether it's Buddhist, Islam, whatever the case may be, man. Esau has his hand in everything, man. Okay? Why do you think the Lord gave him the power of a delusion, to be deceitful, man, to have a crafty tongue, man? Okay, yeah, Esau is very, very spiritual remedial. Okay, he's very, very spiritually remedial. Okay, but don't get it twisted, man. Do not get it fucking twisted. Esau is not fucking retarded, man. But that's another lesson for another time. Let's stay this lesson in hand, man. So, man, our people are getting what they pushing, what they producing, man. And there was no reason for this woman, like I said, man. Eve want to be number one. She wants to be put on the pedestal, man. She don't want to her man to have no competition. And then, obviously, as you know, once a man submits and really, you know, be's faithful to these women, they don't want you. They want a toxic relationship. They want affliction. They want, you know, a headache. They want stress in their relationships, man. Okay? Because if you're doing it the right way, it ain't right to them. If you doing it the right way, it ain't right to them, man. They want what they call it, toxicity or some shit like that. But this is the book of 1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 13. And with all they learn to be idle, okay? They learn to be idle, man, worshiping the world, you know, of the things of the world, you know, being partakers of this wicked, abominable queendom, wandering about from house to house. And that's what she probably did, man. She was probably wandering, doing things, you know, sitting down with this dude's first wife, talking to him. Well, you know, he been dating me. He been doing this. He told me this. He told me that. You know, out of jealousy, man. Out of pure jealousy. Okay? And with all they learn to be idle, wandering about from house to house, and not only idle, but tattlers also and busybodies. And this was a situation where she's tattling, being a goddamn busybody with this grown-ass man. I'm pretty sure if she had any info to text or call or go by their house, she was informed that this man was married. But again, you women really think that a man is going to sit right here and be married and make you a side piece. That's what they call it in this society, your side piece, your side nigga, your side woman, whatever, man. And you really think that man's going to sit right here and leave his wife, his family for you? And that's what she doing, man. And then she basically, you know, got this man to the point he had to take her out, man. But tattlers also and busybodies, speaking things which they ought not. So it wasn't her a position to go into this man's household to run her fucking mouth and tell what they be doing and everything else. Nah, man. And that also goes back to that jealousy thing, man. Matter of fact, let's get that, man. It goes back to being jealous, man. Okay, because these women want to be number one. They want to be put on the pedestal, man. They want to be your one and only. They want the roles to be reversed. They want you to submit to them. They want you to be servants for their sakes, man. Okay? And I'm telling you right now, man, it's going to be a new world, man. Okay? Salakia. Get this precept real quick. Where is it at? Salakia. Okay, this is the book of Sirach, Ecclesiasticus, chapter 26, verse 6, and it reads this: But a grief of heart and sorrow, but a grief of heart and sorrow is a woman that is jealous over another woman. And that's what it was, man. You know, this 20-year-old a young lady, man, this young Israelite was jealous over this man's wife, man. She wanted to be number one. So she was doing whatever she could do to destroy this man's marriage, man. When it's not, a matter of fact, Salaki, let's jump back to 1 Timothy chapter 2, because this is what you damn woman be trying to do, man. 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 12. But I suffer not a woman to teach, okay, and here's the point we want, nor to usurp authority over the man. Okay, and that's what she attempted to try to do, and that's what all you women attempt to do, to usurp authority. Okay, to have power, to have rulership over the man. Okay, why do you think a lot of these men in Babylon the Great ain't dating? Why do you think a lot of these men in Babylon the Great ain't dealing with you Babylonian women, man? As they say, you modern women, man. But to be in silence, man. Man, we ain't gonna have no silence until the kingdom, man. Because you know, Eve want to get the last word, the last everything, man. But let's jump back. Sirach 26, verse 6 again. But a grief of heart and sorrow. Okay? But a grief of heart and sorrow, because she was bringing grief and sorrow upon her husband, man. Because that's how the Lord sees it. The Lord saw it as this young 20-year-old woman, this man's second wife, man. Salakia. Okay? And she was bringing grief and sorrow for no apparent reason, man. She knew what she was in, man. But a grief of sorrow and Salakia, but a grief of heart and sorrow is a woman that is jealous over another woman, and scourge of the tongue, which communicateth with all. And I'm pretty sure there were some words that was said in between these two women, man. And also some words that was said between this man and this 20-year-old woman, man. I'm pretty sure, man. And it just got to the point, you know, the Lord just, you know, put those demons on this Jake to take her life, man. Because look, like I said before, it's lawful, man. And we can get, I've done lessons on a man having more than one wife, man. It's lawful, man. Yahweh Shah said, be fruitful and multiply. You can't multiply abundantly with one wife. A woman can only get pregnant once a year, man. Period. Once a year, man. Okay, and after that pregnancy, what happens? She has to nurture the baby, feed the baby, and also her quiver has to heal, man. So it's not like you can jump back in and get into it. Nah, her quiver has to heal, man. Okay, and also too, that's the purification stage too, man. Okay, she ain't even supposed to be around you around that time. And I also think, you know, I'm not too sure. I gotta look it up. I'm not gonna say that. Let me look that up before I even say that. You know, maybe Lord will not do a lesson on it. But this is Exodus 21, verse 10. If he take him another wife, her food, did you hear that? If he take him another wife, her food, her remnant, and her duty of marriage shall not diminish. So she was out of pocket, man. But again, this is Babylon, America, the great, man. All these women want to be put on the pedestal. They want to be number one. They want to be the main focus of the relationship, of the marriage, whatever it may be, man. And then in actual reality, when you have a man that loves that woman and that puts her first and that doesn't so-called, you know, cheat, as they say, which is bullshit. There's no such thing as cheating. There's such thing as adultery, because a man can have as many women as he wants to. But once a man really, you know, has only one woman, that one, what do they say? Oh, he's boring. He's no fun, because they want drama. They want toxic relationships, man. Well, guess what? She got it. She got what she wanted, and her ass is put to death, man. And like I said, the Lord did this, man. The Lord did this. And Yahweh Shem Yahushua is no respecter of persons, man. This is the book of Colossians chapter 3, verse 25. But he that doeth wrong, okay, because we don't know what type of life this young Israelite woman was living and what type of life she lived in her prior lives, man. Okay, because again, must I remind you, our people are getting judged for right now and for what they did in their past lives. But he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he have done. And there is no respecter of persons, man. The Lord is not going to show no respect. And as you saw, the judgment that she got was highly, with no respect, man. She got shot. If I'm not thinking, she got shot in her head, if I'm correct. And the dude lit her on fire, man. The dude lit her on fire, man. So we don't know. We only know what we're being told. We don't know what conspired between these two, man. We don't know what she said to him to make him literally do this to her, man. But at the end of the day, again, first and foremost, we know at the end of the day, it's Yahweh Shem Yahweh's judgment. Matter of fact, let's prove that. I'm going to get 2 scriptures for that, then we're going to close it on out because the point's made. All right, this is Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 5. The just Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. The Lord will not sin, man. Okay, the Lord is righteous, man. Okay? Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doth he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame. My people don't know no shame, man. And that's why the Lord's, correcting, rebuking, wounding, putting our people to death left and right, man. And our people still won't wake up. Our people still won't take heed that it's the Lord warning them. Because when the Lord judge you and put you to death, you go before that throne, man. And you already know what it is. By then, it's too late. It's too damn late, man. But let's get one more scripture and close out. Because like I said, man, this is the Lord doing this, man. Yeah, the Lord had a man do it. The Lord had a man do it, but it was him. It was the Lord that called it, man. Okay? This is the book of Psalms, chapter 68, verse 20. He that is our power is the power of salvation, and unto the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, belongeth the issues from death. So it was the Lord that did this, man. So yeah, it's sad, and everything else. But again, man, the Lord's judgments is righteous and balanced altogether, man. He don't make no mistakes. Okay, and as you see this man right here, he put demons on him. Okay, and just like you got these death angels, what does it say in the scriptures? We'll close out right here. Slack it, man. It's just a spirit. I didn't write nothing down for this. We're going off of the spirit. Because you got death angels literally waiting to bring forth these judgments, man. And let me read this for you right here. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 39, verse 31. And he's just talking about these death angels, which he put on that Jake to do this, man. They shall rejoice in his commandments. So these death angels and all the angels, period, man, they rejoice in getting in commandments of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. They rejoice. They're eager. They can't wait to do what they're told, man. Okay, they're so just ecstatic, just to put in work for Yahweh Shem Yahushai, whether it's righteous or judgment, man, whether it's evil or wickedness, man, whether it's light or dark, whatever you want to call it, man. These spirits are eager and anxious to put in that work. So Rock 39, verse 31. They shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is. Okay, do you hear that? When need is. And when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word, man. So, man, this should make you fear the Lord, man. This should make you realize, like, look, man, am I doing everything I need to be doing that's well pleasing to Yahweh Shem Yahushai? Am I examining myself every day? Am I watching the way I moved, watch the way I talked, watch the way I think, watch the way I go about things? Am I walking in the spirit constantly, or am I being in the flesh? Am I pleasing the Lord, man? What can I do more, man? Okay, because this could be any one of us, man. But Adawan Ratazah, man, we be on that right-hand side. We be protected. We have that hedge. And that, we will be pleasing and continuing and doing what the Lord tells us to do, man. So I hope and I pray that this was edifying and terrifying to the true, sincere, humble, thankful, hopeful elect. So with that, I'm just going to say, Shalom.